Okay, hockey fans, we're beginning to start the third game in the round robin for the T-Bird Memorial Classic Tournament in Fishers, Indiana, which is right outside of Indianapolis. Owensboro is playing Carmel Blue, which is also out of Indianapolis. The winner, if we win this game, actually the winner of this game plays in the championship tomorrow at 12:15 Central Time. At the moment we're in first place. If we win or we regulation or in overtime, we play in the championship tomorrow. And there's Carmel Blue. Puck's about ready to drop. Once again, this is Owensboro versus Carmel Blue in the last game of the round robin. If we win this one, we play the championship tomorrow at 1:15 Eastern Time. For those of you that joined, we beat Valparaiso last night 4-1. We beat Indy South Stars this morning 14-0. Starting for the Rampage is Biddle, Baker, Retuzny, Couture, and McFarland. All right, we win the face-off, send it around, dump it, they pick it up, and here they come. We tip it away. Retuzny tipped it away. Couture send it back out into the neutral zone. South Star is going to get a shot here. They take it, and they miss. By the way, Tane Wilson is in the goal. Couture's going to chase him into the corner, send it up to Biddle. Biddle tips it, gets it into the neutral zone. They send it back, and Couture's going to chase it down behind the goal. He comes around, sends it out to Retuzny, sends it to Baker. Baker tries to get one out to Biddle. He does. Biddle maintains control. And they tip it away. Send it across ice, and they were to dump it. Goes behind the net. McFarland picks it up. He sends it over to Retuzny on the wall. Retuzny sends it out to Triplett, who's out now on the ice. Biddle picks it up, gets into the offensive zone. Triplett picks it up, and Biddle is still on the ice, but he got up, and he's coming off now. Couture picks it up in the defensive end, sends it over to Burke, who's now on the ice. So we got Burke, Triplett, back to Biddle. There wasn't anybody on this side to pick it up. They send it across ice. We now have Revels. Revels, Burke, Triplett, Couture, and McFarland. Triplett steals one. We got a 2-on-3. Burke's got it. He sends it towards the net. Goes a little bit wide. The goal. Triplett's going to battle back behind the net, and Carmel Blue comes out of there with it. And they get through neutral zone. Revels knocks it away. Triplett picks it up. Gets it around one man. Gets it around two men, and they knock it back. Comes Carmel. Couture puts a body on him. Knocks it over to Revels. Revels sends it out to the middle to Triplett. Triplett gets it all the way through the neutral zone. Sends it over to Burke. Burke sends it back behind the net. Burke picks it back up. Sends it across ice to Lindsay, who takes a shot. Goes a little bit wide of the net. We've got Real, Lindsay. Lindsay sends one up towards the net. Carmel picks it up. Wilkins is in, Real and Whited. And McFarland and Lindsay on D. McFarland stops one at the blue line. Dumps it back into the corner. Whitehead's going to chase him down. Or chase her down, actually. Real picks it up, sends it back to McFarland. McFarland back to Real. McFarland picks it up at the blue line again. Dumps it back into the corner. And they send it across ice. McFarland knocks one away, picks it up behind the net. Takes it up. Sends it across ice to Wilkins. Wilkins is checked. Whitehead knocks it into the offensive zone. Lindsay's going to pick this one up. Sends it over to McFarland. McFarland picks it up, sends it all the way up to Biddle. Biddle knocks it into the offensive zone. Baker's back in, Biddle, Tuesney, Lindsay, and McFarland. Puck goes into the corner. Biddle goes in there, steals it, sends it back out into the middle. Lindsay sends it back into Biddle. Baker. Here comes Blue. They dump it out into the corner. McFarland's going to go over there and challenge. Gets it out to Tuesney, sends it to Baker. Baker sends it out to Biddle. Biddle gets it in the offensive zone. Sends it back to Baker. Baker's slap shot goes just a little bit wide of the post. Tuesney's there battling. McFarland picks it up. Goes around 1, 2, goes around 3, and he shoots one and just barely missed the post. Back out to Tuesney. They pick his pocket. A little bit long. McFarland picks it up behind the net, sends it around to Tuesney. Comes back out to Baker, but the Blue picks it up. They take a shot. It goes wide. Lindsay clears the crease. And McFarland knocks it out. And Payne stops it at the goal. We got 10:04 to go in the first period. The score is 0-0. Owensboro versus Carmel Blue. Switch out our line. We have Couture and Lindsay on D. Burke, Triplett, and Rebels on offense. Lindsay chases it into the corner, steals it, takes it away, and sends it out to Burke. He wasn't able to control it, but he was able to knock this one away. He goes all the way back into the corner again. Couture picks it up behind the net, sends it out to Triplett, or to Rebels. And that one pops up and hits one of the players on the bench, so they're going to drop the puck right there. We have 9:36 to go in the first period. Owensboro and Carmel Blue. Score still 0-0. With Lindsay and Couture on D. Triplett, Rebels, and Burke on offense. Burke comes out of there with it. He's got to run. He's going to flip it up and over. And they're going to call an icing on that one and bring that to the other end and face off again. Yeah, he's got rhythm. Bad rhythm. All right, here we go again. Whitehead, Real, and Wilkins on offense. Wilkins sends it back to Couture. Couture sends it around the corner to Wilkins. Wilkins knocks it out of there. Rebels is able to tip it out to Whitehead. Whitehead gets it into the offensive zone. And they flip it out. Comes back to Lindsay. Lindsay sends it up to Whitehead. Oh, and they take it away. Here comes Carmel. Nice. Nice stop, Couture. Slap shot. Lindsay out to Wilkins to Real. Get into the offense neutral zone. Here comes Baker again. Couture knocks it away. Wilkins picks it up, dumps it across ice so we can get some switch out here. We got Baker, Biddle, and Ratuzny back in. Lindsay and Couture on D. I'm going to call an offside on that one. All right, we got McFarland and Couture on D. Biddle, Baker, and Ratuzny on offense. Score still 0-0. 8 minutes to go in the first period. They send it around the horn. McFarland picks it up behind the net. Sends it over to Biddle. Biddle's able to tip it, get it out of the zone. Baker's in there. He steals it. He's got a one-on-one. He takes a shot. They blow the whistle. They blew the whistle. The goalie didn't have it. One of their players was laying on top of it, but we're going to face off down on their end. Shot from Biddle. It dropped. Baker was there to try to tip it in, and the goalie was able to catch it. All right, we have 7:36 to go in the first period. Still 0-0. Baker wins the face-off. It comes back to Biddle. Biddle knocks it into the corner to Baker. Carmel comes up with it. Biddle gets in there and steals it, and McFarland takes it away. He sends it across ice to Ratuzny. Ratuzny tries to flip it into the middle, and Carmel comes up with it. They've got a one-on-one with Bo Couture on D. And Bo, beautiful, beautiful back checking. Bo takes it away from him, gets it out to Ratuzny. Baker gets it, sends it out to Biddle. Biddle gets into the offensive zone, gets it poked away. And we got another run out here. This time it's McFarland. Baker takes it away. Gets through the neutral zone, sends it over to Biddle. Biddle stops, sends one up to Baker. Baker sends it back to Biddle, and they poke it away. Looks like they're going to call a penalty on Carmel Blue. So this is the first penalty of the game with 6:24 to go in the first period. Score is still 0-0. Warrensboro's going to be on a power play. We have McFarland, Lindsay, Biddle, Baker, and Ratuzny on the ice. They were able to ice it right off the face-off. Wilson in the goal, stops it. Lindsay gets it behind the net. He sends it out to Biddle. Biddle sends it across ice to Baker. Baker sends it all the way over to Triplett into the corner. They send it around the wall. Lindsay's there. He stops it at the blue line. Oh! Sends it over to Biddle. And he gets intercepted. Biddle stops. He sets something up here. He sends it across ice to Triplett. Triplett gets into the offensive zone. Over to Biddle. Ah, just missed the pass. And then Biddle tries to pass it. It gets knocked away. Lindsay picks it up behind the net. Sends it over to McFarland. McFarland to Baker. Baker takes it in, sends it back to McFarland, to Biddle, to McFarland, and the goalie stops it. All right, we have 53 seconds left in the power play, 5:16 to go in the first period, and the score is still 0-0. Face off, the puck comes back to McFarland. He sends it back to the corner to Biddle. Gets it taken away. And they're able to ice it. Payne's there. Sends it out to McFarland. McFarland takes it behind the net. He sends it across ice to Baker. Baker takes it all the way in. Stops. Looks for a man. Sends it out towards the front of the net. McFarland picks it up over on the wall. He sends it back to Triplett in the corner. He sends it over to Baker. Lindsay sends it back to Baker in the corner. Still battling. Oh, weren't able to stop it. All right, that's probably going to be the end of the power play. 4:25 to go in the first period. Score still 0-0. Biddle gets it. It's in the offensive zone. He gets it poked away. They send it up. Biddle catches it midair. McFarland stops. Couture. Yes! Owensboro takes the lead with 4:05 to go in the first period. On a slap shot from Couture, which hit the goalie, but then it dropped straight down, and Baker was there to poke it in. Did Baker poke that one in? Is that Baker that poked it in? All right, we have 4:05 to go in the first period. Owensboro takes the lead, 1-0. We have Couture and McFarland on D. We have Whited, Wilkins, and Reels offense. Couture picks it up in the corner, sends it around to McFarland. McFarland's looking for the right pass. Oh, he lost it, but he got it back. And they send it out. McFarland picks it up in the neutral zone, sends it over DDD pass to Couture. Couture's there, sends one across ice to Wilkins, and Carmel Blue picks it up. Couture's in the corner. Reels picks it up. Out to Wilkins. Wilkins gets it in the offensive zone. He takes a shot. Whited was there for a rebound, and he got knocked away. All right, here come the Carmel again. McFarland picks the loose puck up. Gets it out of the zone to Triplett. And I guess they're going to call cross-check on that one. All right, so for the first penalty on Owensboro of the game, with 2:38 to go in the first period, Owensboro leads 1-0. George Triplett's in the penalty box, and we're on a penalty kill. So we have Lindsay and McFarland on D, Burke and Revels on offense. Lindsay knocks it away, sends it back to the blue line. Way to go, D. All right, and Burke's able to ice it. We have 55 seconds left in the penalty. Minute and 30 to go in the first period. Owensboro leads 1-0. We switch out our lines. We have Baker and Biddle back in on offense. Lindsay and McFarland on D. Lindsay pokes it away. McFarland picks it up. And, almost got it out of the zone. Lindsay picks it up. Sends it towards the blue line. They send it back around. Biddle picks it up in the corner. Battling for it. Baker's going to get there. Try to knock it away, and he does, and gets it out of the zone. All right, we have 2 seconds. And we're back at full power. Puck goes around to the corner. Lindsay sends it out to Triplet. Baker picks it up. Looking for Biddle. Sends it out to Biddle. Gets it into the offensive zone. Triplet is there trying to steal it. And Trevor Biddle takes a shot and scores. Owensboro takes a 2-0 lead with 17.1 seconds to go in the first period. All right, we've got Wilkins, Whited, Reels, Lindsay, and McFarland on the ice now. They send it across the neutral zone. Whoa, Lindsay checked him and took him out, knocked the puck away. And there's your buzzer. At the end of the first period, Owensboro leads 2-0 in the last game of the round robin of the T-Bird Classic, Memorial Classic Tournament. Once again, for those that joined late, if Owensboro wins this game, we go to the championship tomorrow at 1:15 Eastern Time. Trevor's moving really good. He got his leg kind of bumped up in the game earlier this morning. They had to help him off the ice. All right, we have Baker, Biddle, Ratuzny, Lindsay, and McFarland on the ice as we drop the puck for the second period. Owensboro leads 2-0. Puck comes back to Lindsay. Lindsay sends it over to Biddle. Biddle gets in the offensive zone, sends it to Baker. Kicks it behind the net to Biddle. Still fighting. And they flip it up towards the blue line and get it out of the zone, but we're there to steal it. Send it across ice. Lindsay sends it up to Ratuzny, who dumps it. Oh. Lindsay is able to knock it away and checking. And he flips that one out of there. They take a shot. Lindsay's able to knock that one away. Woo! McFarland's got it behind the net. Sends it over to Biddle. Biddle gets it out of the zone. They send it back, D-to-D pass, we get it intercepted. Baker picks it up, he flips it, oh, and it hits the Raptor, so we're gonna drop the puck there. Okay, 13:42 to go in the second period. Owensboro leads 2-0 over Carmel Blue. All right, we have Rebels, Triplet, Burke, Lindsay, and McFarland on the ice. Carmel comes up with it. And they take a shot and it goes in. Okay, with 13:23 to go in the second period, Carmel Blue scores. It's now 2-1. Owensboro over Carmel Blue. We've got Rebels, Triplet, Burke, McFarland, and Couture on D. He sends it back to Couture. He sends it into the offensive zone. He sends it around the wall. Triplet's there to take that one away. Send it to the middle to Burke. Sends it up towards the net. Nice. A lot of good legal hitting going on here. Couture sends it back down to the corner. They send it across ice. And they get it out of the zone. It's all the way back to Tane. He stops it. Sends it to Burke. Burke sends it up to Triplet. Reels is in now. We have Reels, Wilkins, Reels, Wilkins, Whited, Couture, and McFarland. They're able to dump it. Goes behind the net. Couture is going to pick this one up in the corner. Traps it. Reels is there trying to pick it out. And he does. He comes up with it. Sends it out to Wilkins, who sends it back across the ice to Whited. Whited gets on the run, gets into the offensive zone. He takes a shot, and the goalie catches it in his glove. All right, 11:43 to go in the second period. Owensboro leads 2-1 over Carmel Blue. Switch out our lines. We now have Couture and Lindsay on D, Whited, Wilkins, and Reel on offense. That comes back from Reels. Oh, he gets it taken away. They're able to dump it all the way around to the other corner. Couture picks it up. Tries to send it along the wall. Whited and Reels is in there to take it away. They take a shot. It goes off into the corner. Lindsay's going to pick this one up. Lost it. But that's all right. Whited's there to take it back. He sends it across ice. Lindsay stops it. Sends it back to Couture. Couture's looking for man. He said, "Ooh, almost got it intercepted." Lindsay to Biddle. Biddle knocks it into the offensive zone. So we have Biddle, Baker, and Ratuzny back in on the ice. Puck comes out in front of the net. Biddle takes a shot. It goes a little bit wide left. Couture. Nice glove save from Tane Wilson. Okay, with 10:38 to go in the second period, Owensboro leads 2-1. Biddle's got it. It's into the offensive zone. Sends it back to Baker. Still maintaining control, and they're feisty. Here comes Carmel Blue again. They're able to dump it back behind the net. Lindsay's there. Flops it away. Couture picks it up on the other side. Gets it out to Biddle. Biddle sends it out to Ratuzny. Ratuzny stops. Looks for a man. Gets it taken away. Couture is able to knock it back down to Baker. Baker in the corner. And that one pops up and hits the net, so we're going to drop it. 9:54 to go in the second period. Owensboro still leads 2-1. Switch out our offensive line with Triplet, Burke, and Revels. Lindsay and Couture still on D. Triplet gets into the corner, battling for it. Comes around the wall. They send it across ice. Couture's poking. Gets it away. Carmel comes back up with it. I think they called an offside on that, but they're going to drop the puck right there. 9:34 to go in the second period. Owensboro leads 2-1. We have Couture and McFarland on D. Burke, Triplett, and Rebels on offense. McFarland picks it up. Gets it all the way into the offensive zone. Gets it poked away. They dump it. Couture, Burke going to pick it up. Couture picks it up in the corner. They made a switch out here. McFarland comes in. He dumps it into the other side. Switching out a bunch of guys back and forth. McFarland stops it at the blue line. Sends it back up to Triplett, and it got taken away, or was that Wachusniak? Triplett, I think. And that one pops up, hits the net. So I'm going to drop that one there. I think they just called a penalty. I think they called it hooking on Couture, Beau Couture. So we're going to be on a penalty kill with 8:54 to go in the second period. Carmel Blues leading, or Owensboro's leading 2-1. With Lindsey McFarland in on D. Wilkins and Rios on offense. We're able to ice that one. Wilkins is able to, and he ices it. 8:03 to go in the second period. 1:07 to go in the penalty kill. Ooh, nice. Biddle picks one up, sends it over to Reels, and he goes into his pants. So they got to drop the puck there. We have Baker and Biddle on offense, Lindsey and McFarland on D. 7:48 to go in the second period. 55 seconds left in the penalty kill. Lindsey's able to send it back down. Here comes Carmel Blue again. They were able to knock it. Goes behind the net. Lindsey's there battling with Baker. They send it around, get it back to the blue line. And we get it out of zone. 19 seconds left in the penalty kill. They dumped it, goes behind the net. Farland's there, he sends it out to Biddle. Biddle flips it up and over to Baker. Just ahead of him. Oh, you're going to get a trip. No, they didn't call it. Baker steals one. Gets it up there, sends it in front of the net. Baker to Biddle. Biddle sends it back in front of the net. They knock it away. Biddle's back there fighting for it. Battling. Kept it on the wall. Carmel Blue comes out of there with it. They send it around the wall. Send it out in the middle of the ice. And Baker reaches in and pokes that one away. Here they come again. Lindsey's able to knock it out, and it goes out into the players' bench. So with 6:09 to go in the second period, both teams are at full power. Owensboro leads 2-1. We'll drop the puck at the blue line. Lindsay, McFarland, Rebels, Triplet, and Burke on the ice now. Puck comes out of there. McFarland gets it, sends it around the corner to Rebels. Rebels sends it out to Triplet. They knock it away. Burke picks this one up. He gets it in the neutral zone. He sends it across to Triplet, and it rolls up into the goal, and goalie stops it. All right, we have 5:33 to go in the second period. Orangeville still leading 2-1. That was way too nice to get a penalty. I agree with you, Tracy. All right, we have Couture and McFarland on D, Burke, Triplet, and Rebels on offense. Oh, Burke almost had him one. They send it out. Couture's going to chase it down. He picks it up, sends it back out to Wilkins, who sends it towards the goal. Burke steals one, dumps it back in before he got to the blue line. Burke steals another one. Had a bad bounce. Reels is back in. Couture, McFarland, Wilkins, and Whited. Couture chases this one down in the corner, sends it along the wall. Whited is in there to try to take it away. Reels does. They take a slap shot, goes wide right, comes all the way around back to the blue line on the other side. Wilkins is in there, knocks it away. Reels comes up with it. We got a 2-on-1 with Wilkins, with Whited and Reels, but they were able to stop it. And Whited is able to knock that one back in. Comes over to Whited on the other side. He sends it back to Couture, who takes a slap shot, goes just a little bit left of the post. Reels sends it back behind the net again. Whited pokes it back. They send it out of the zone. Couture picks it up and dumps it back in. We have 3:51 to go in the second period. Orangeville still leads 2-1. We have Biddle, Baker, Retuzny back in on offense. McFarland and Couture on D. Couture sends it over to Retuzny, to Baker. He gets it taken away. They send it back behind the net again. Biddle's in there to tip it away. Nice stop from Triplet. Or Retuzny, sorry. But Biddle's able to knock it out of there. So we got a 2-on-1. They're going to call a high stick. All right, with 3:03 to go in the second period, Orangeville leads 2-1. We have McFarland and Lindsay on D. We have Baker, Biddle, Retuzny on offense. We have Tane Wilson in the goal. Retuzny's able to knock it back to the blue line. They send it out back behind the net. Send it back to the blue line. Baker is able to tip one in. Biddle's going to chase it down. Send it back to Baker. Back to Biddle. Biddle takes a shot. And it goes in. No, didn't go in. Wow, the goalie stopped it, and they called a penalty on Biddle. Wow, I didn't see it, guys. Sorry. So we're on a penalty kill once again. 2:31 to go in the second period. Owensboro's leading 2-1. We have Lindsay, McFarland, Triplett, and Burke on the ice. Triplett wins the face-off, sends it back into the offensive zone. Carmel comes up with it. They get it out of the zone, but Burke's there to knock it away. So we have Burke and Triplett, McFarland and Lindsay. Triplett's able to ice this one, send it down. 2:15 to go in the second period. 1:42 to go in the penalty kill. Owensboro still leads 2-1. They dump it, goes back behind the net. McFarland picks it up on the far side. Comes around, two guys, and he ices it. Burke intercepts one, beautiful. And they keep it in the zone. They send it out though. They got a 2-on. Oh, nice hip check from Grayson McFarland. Triplett steals one, sends it back. McFarland steals another one. He sends it over to Burke. Burke gets it into the offensive zone and dumps it towards the net. There's 1 minute to go in the penalty kill. No, Nathaniel Cox isn't playing. He's got a hurt wrist, so he's going to be out for 3 or 4 weeks. Lindsay picks it up in the corner, sends it out to the blue line. They take a slap shot, gets intercepted. Rebels is in. Reels gets in there, tries to steal one out. Rebels, Reels, McFarland, and Lindsay on the ice at the moment. Here they come again. Jackson gets in the way. He takes him out. We steal the puck. Lindsay's able to knock it towards the blue line. Rebels gets it out of the zone. That's the end of the penalty kill. We're back at full power. 27 seconds left in the second period. Owensboro still leads 2-1. We have Retuzny, Biddle, Baker, Lindsay, and McFarland on the ice. Baker steals one here, sends it towards the net. Biddle tried to get a tip in, and they were able to get it out of the zone. Got 11 seconds left in the second period. Owensboro still leads 2-1. Biddle takes it behind the net and gets it out of the zone. And that's going to be the end of the second period. So after 2 periods, Owensboro leads 2-1 over Carmel Blue. All right, here we go. One more period to determine if we go to the championship tomorrow. Owensboro leads 2-1 over Carmel Blue. This is the start of the third period. On the ice, we have McFarland, Lindsay, Baker, Biddle, and Retuzny. Puck comes back to Baker. Baker gets it over to Biddle. Biddle gets in the offensive zone. He sends it over to Baker. Gets it poked away. Here comes Carmel Blue. McFarland's able to tip it away. They take it out behind the net. Retuzny, he sends it out to Baker. Oh, yes, and Baker gets it out of the zone. Biddle picks it up, sends it across ice to Retuzny into the offensive zone. Retuzny picks it up, stops. Looks for Baker. Oh, gets it intercepted. And they were able to poke it out. Oh, wow. Carmel Blue ties it up with 14-13 to go in the game. Thought Tane had it, but it just bounced off of him and went in. All right, we have Burke, Triplet, and Rebels back in on offense. We have Lindsay and Couture on D. Buck comes out of there. Lindsay's going to get it, send it up the wall to Burke. Burke dumps it. Goes around to the opposite side. Triplet's going to get there, pick it up. Sends it back to Rebels behind the net. He flips it up and over. Here they come again. They take a shot, just goes wider. Good goal. Couture's there, he knocks it out to Rebels. And we get it out of zone. Rebels is able to dump that one. 13:30 to go in the game. It's a tie game, 2-2. Burke picks it up over on the wall, sends it towards the middle. Wilkins is there to knock it back in. Burke, Lindsay gets it. He gets it into the corner. And they get it out of the zone. Reels is back in. Reels, Wilkins, Triplet, Lindsay, McFarland, or Couture. Baker comes back in. Lindsay picks this one up. Changes direction. Got it. Sends it around the wall to Reels. Reels dumps it up to Baker, back to Reel. Sends it over to Biddle. And it goes into the corner. With McFarland, Lindsay, Reel, Baker, and Biddle. McFarland picks it up at the blue line, takes a shot, bounces off one of their players. Biddle picks it up in the corner. He flips it up and over, and that's going to be an icing, and they're going to bring that one back, I got a feeling. Yep. All right, 12:02 to go in the game. Score is 2-2. It's Burke, Triplet, Revels, McFarland, and Couture on the ice for Owensboro. It comes back to McFarland, who sends it out to Burke. Oh, I thought he was going to get it. Carmel picks it up, goes behind the net. Burke gets back here, steals it, sends it in front of the net. Still battling. Oh. All right, McFarland picks one off. He takes it in the offensive zone. Gets around one man. Takes it up, takes a shot. Burke's there, sends it across. Triplet. Oh. Oh, that never went in. It hit the post and then bounced back out. Wow. That's going to be an icing. I'm going to bring it back to the other end. Okay, Wilkins, Couture, Whited, Rotuzny, and McFarland on the ice. 11 minutes and 1 second to go in the game. They take a slap shot. Tane reaches out and grabs it with his glove. Two to two. 11 minutes to go. 10:58. Tuesday picks it up, gets it out of the zone. Whitehead's going to, ooh, he fell down. Wilkins able to steal that one. Whitehead's in there battling for it. Tour sends it around back side of the net. Wilkins is there. And we get it out of the zone. .10:05 to go in the game. Score is still 2-2. McFarland, Biddle, Rio, Baker. Rio races up, keeps that one in the zone. Biddle sends it to Baker. Baker, oh, and gets it tipped away. Lindsay's in there. He sends it out. Reels picks it up. He sends this to Baker. To Biddle. Back to, oh, 2 or 3 shots. Lindsay picks it up at the blue line. Sends it back behind the net to Biddle. And we got bodies falling all over the place. No call. McFarland picks it up back on D. He sends it out. Oh, I thought Baker was going to steal that one. McFarland sends it around the wall. Reels there battling. Lindsay pokes this one out to Biddle, and the ref gets in the way. McFarland to Biddle. He dumps it. Baker's there to steal it, and he does. Oh, he's taken back. Nice job, Kane Wilson. All right, 8:15 to go in the game. Score is still tied 2-2. McFarland sends it around the wall to Revels. He flips it out. Burke, triplet, Revels. Revels is still battling for it. They tip it over and they take it out of there. Drew picks it up. It's a knock back to him. He sends it back out. They stop it at the blue line. McFarland takes it away. Alright, looks like we're back. Connectivity here has been spotty, so we may have lost you for a little bit. Score still tied 2-2, 6 minutes and 24 seconds to go in the game. Owensboro versus Carmel Blue. With McFarland, Couture, Baker, Biddle, and Reels gets it. It's in the offensive zone. Sends it back to Baker. Baker takes a shot. Ooh! Just barely stopped that one. But it goes behind the net. McFarland sends it over into the corner, and Baker takes it away. He sends it across ice to Biddle. Biddle gets in the offensive zone, sends it back to Reels. He sends it to Baker. Baker to Biddle. Oh, he takes a shot. That was a beautiful setup. Wasn't able to do anything with it though. and they dump it. Comes back to McFarland. He picks it up behind the net. We're on the corner. He sends it out to Real and gets it poked away. 5 minutes and 24 seconds to go in the game. Owensboro is still tied with Carmel Blue 2-2. McFarland gets in there, tries to knock one away. Tourist going to pick it up on the other side. Sends it out to Biddle. Oh, almost got it out of zone. So Biddle triplet. And we're switching out lines. We got Revels, Burke, triplet, McFarland, and Lindsay. With 5 minutes and 1 second to go in the game, the score is tied 2-2. All right, we get it out of the zone. Burke's going to get in. It's in a race here to try to tip it away. Gets into the offensive zone. They send it back. They send it across ice and dump that. I think it's going to be it's not an icing. Lindsay picks it up. Turns it around, changes direction, flips it off the wall over to Rebels. Rebels gets it out of the zone. Triplet's there to knock it. Battling. Triplet comes up with it. Sends it back to McFarland. McFarland sends it up on the wall. Gets it taken away. Send it back behind the net. Lindsay's there. They take a shot. Glove save from Tane Wilson. 4:04 to go in the game. Score is still 2-2. We bring Ratusny, Wilkins, Whited, Lindsay, and McFarland on the ice. And we come out of there with it. Wilkins to Ratusny. Gets it around the corner. Sends it in front of the net. There wasn't anybody there. Lindsay's got it. He takes a shot. Sends it up towards the goal. Oh, nice steal from Ratusny, and they poke it back in. They send it across ice. McFarland picks it up. Sends it up to Wilkins. Wilkins sends it up to Ratusny and gets it into the offensive zone. We're switching out our lines. We've got Baker, Biddle, and Triplet back in offense. McFarland gets there, takes one away, and sends it over to Biddle, who sends it to Baker, who sends it to Ratusny. We're still flipping this around. McFarland comes up with it. He sends it up to Triplet. Goes into the offensive zone. Not quite sure why they blew the whistle. The puck was about 5 foot away from the goal. All right, 2 minutes and 44 seconds to go in the game. The score is tied 2-2. We have McFarland, Couture, Baker, Biddle, and Triplet on the ice. Biddle comes out of there with it. He sends it back to the blue line to McFarland. McFarland comes up with it. He sends it in front of the net. Biddle's fighting for it in the corner. Still fighting. McFarland stops it at the blue line. He takes a slap shot, goes just a little bit wide, and it bounces up and hits the net. So going to drop the puck right there with 2:21 to go in the game. Score is still tied, 2-2. I think we got a timeout. I think Coach Baker called a timeout. It's been a good battle. For those of you watching this, we are playing this Carmel Blue team next weekend in Evansville at Swander Arena on the day we play the Evansville Kentucky League team. We're playing a doubleheader that day. We're going to play Carmel Blue and we're going to play Evansville. So, should be another good battle. Triplet's trying to chase this one down into the corner. Steal it. Take it away. Sends it back to Baker. He sends it to Triplet. Sends it back into the middle. And Carmel comes up with it. They get it out of the zone. They flip it across ice. McFarland steals it. Sends it back to Baker. Gets it knocked away. And Carmel scores. With 1 minute and 57 seconds left in the game. So with 1 minute 57 seconds to go in the game, Owensboro's down 3-2. We have Baker, Triplet, Reels, Couture, and McFarland on the ice now. Puck comes out of there with. Triplet's got it. Going to get an offside. It's going to drop the puck again. 1:53 to go in the game. Owensboro's down 3-2. Puck comes out there. Couture is able to dump it down into the corner. Triplet's going to chase it down on the other side, maintain control, sends it back in front of the net. Nice job, Triplet. All right, we have Lindsay, McFarland, Burke, Baker, and Reels. They send it around, get it out to Burke. Burke's able to tip it. Baker's going to race here to try to catch him. Knocks it back and gets it out of the zone. McFarland picks it up though. Waits for everybody to get out. And they do. He takes it all the way up, takes a shot. Goes back to Lindsay. He takes a shot. Baker's there. Reels there. He sends it back to Baker. Baker sends it back. Reels behind the net. Baker's there. 41 seconds to go. Reels got it. He sends it back to Burke. Biddle picks it up. Sends it over to Reel on the other side. McFarland gets it. He sends it over to Lindsay. He sends it up to Biddle. Goes around to Reel. Back to Biddle. And they take it away. 15 seconds to go. And they're going to call an icing on that one and bring that back to the other end. So with 10.2 seconds to go, Owensboro is down 3-2. take a quick shot. The goalie stops it. 7.1 seconds to go. Send it back to Biddle. Biddle takes a shot, goes back behind the net. They send it out. That's going to be it. All right, our short bench just didn't have enough energy to last through this game. We let these guys beat us. All right, well, congratulations to them. All right, that's the end of the game.